Good morning, everyone. My name is John Hodgman. I am broadcasting from a different location today, an undisclosed location. I can only seem to be in one. I have to get my regular setup back. I am not in my office today. I will be tomorrow. Welcome. It's Wednesday, May the 4th. The May the 4th be with you and also with you. My name is John Hodgman. This is The Joy of Zoning, in which I do my best Bob Ross imitation, but instead of painting an oil painting, I'm making a city. In the game SimCity 2013. Now, may I put do not disturb on? I think I may. I did not need that notification of that electronic mail. Hi everyone, welcome aboard. Jesse asked, do we have game music today? This is not game music that you're listening to right now. This is rights-free music provided by StreamYard. I believe this is called Feeding the Ducks. And obviously I'm not using my big boom microphone. And I'm also using pods. How do I sound? Can you hear me okay? Seems like it totally works anyway, says Jesse. Oops. Sounds good, says Jesse. Totally clear. Wow. I wish that were true. Quack, quack. We'll put that in. Totally clear. This has suddenly become a live stream for a major world religion. Totally clear. I'm not going to say their name. Quack, quack. Yeah, we're feeding the ducks. Maybe a little. I did set this up on a different browser right now, with the idea that maybe I could share the music. But in my tests, I don't think it sounded as clear as the rights-free chill music. So we're going to stay rights-free and chill. You know, rights-free has a very different connotation today, since the news of the past, of the night before last night. Rights-free doesn't sound as much fun. Let's strive to keep our rights, shall we? Our rights to privacy and other bodily rights, our rights to safe and legal reproductive health care. That's where I'm coming from on a Wednesday morning, but hey, I'm not here to get into it right now. We all need an hour or so just to zone out. And by zone, I mean zone residential, commercial, and industrial, because we are playing a game called SimCity. It is the 5th version of SimCity, and I believe the last. Came out in 2013, notoriously buggy, notoriously wonderful. Meredith Whipple asks, am I going to add some natural disasters to the city today? I want you to take a look at our city, first of all, before you decide whether I should destroy it. Let me go ahead and wipe away that overlay. Wipe away the overlay. Here we are. In Max Fun Drive, Sylvania. A bustling, thriving, profitable city. Cooking along here at turtle speed. You really want to destroy it? Well, we will. But not today, on Friday. Because today, we're going to work on tourism. You don't want to just see homes destroyed and airship hangars. You want to see maybe the Eiffel Tower. Maybe you want to see zombies attack the Louvre or the Arc de Triomphe. Yeah, I could put those things in there. But first, I need to make some simoleons. When last we left our city, we had just installed this recycling center, waiting for the garbage collection shift to start. It's collecting plastic and alloy that I am selling on the global market to make big simoleons. And look, our city has just popped 100, almost 1,100 people, of whom 0 are visitors, and of whom only a few are medium wealth. Before we start messing around with our city, let's go down the board. What's up, Johnny Hardhat? You still want me to make mega towers, don't you? Never. Not this. Maybe on Friday before I destroy this city. Here's our power advisor saying nothing, even though we're about to drop into the yellow. I'm going to have to boost our power in a moment, Scotty. Water looks good. Johnny Hardhat's brother, Donnie Hardhat, has nothing to say about sewage today. And it looks like we're doing okay. I may need to add a little extra something there. We're on our way to an upgrade. First, we have to reach the rather arbitrary number of 292,640 residents. Garbage collection is good, and what I love to see are these recycling bins being collected every day, because that's where I'm getting all this alloy. Hey, there goes a little ship, a little airship. If no one's visiting, who's arriving on that airship? I don't know. Fires, 0 buildings burned today, 8 people died, 0 crimes committed. We've got a 2 or a really 1.8 mortarboard education level, having just installed a community college. Our public transit is banging at 18 minutes average wait. We've got so many municipal buses in the city going around. Forget about it. And we've only just begun to lay down some parks. Look at the wonderful parkland we put down yesterday. Created a whole sporto zone. A whole sport, I have to say sporto zone because if I say sports zone, I'm good. We've got a basketball court, 2 tennis courts, and then I added a small swings playground. Wouldn't it be fun to be on this swing right over a cliff? That's what I was thinking. I hope by the end of today we'll see some young sim swing, wee, thonk right into traffic. It's a grim thought. Think of it like an Edward Gordon book. Don't be too upset with me, won't you? Should be able to hear that traffic moving around as we go through our city. As we get closer, you can hear the thrum of traffic. I picked this car and followed Clinton Shepard going to the office. Just came from the recycling center because Clinton was bringing his own recycling. When are you going to go, Clinton? This is where you're live on my screen. There we go. The red light. I mean, I know it seems very trafficky, but oops, no, I guess that's where Clinton works. But where'd he go? Someone else. No idea his height. There's a smiley face hiding in the top of this factory. Industrial factory, it's called. One of our many industrial zones here in Lower Manson Drive, Sylvania. Okay, but that's enough of a tour of the city that you are so desperate to destroy. Let me double check the comments, make sure everything is coming through loud and clear. Definitely hear the traffic. You can hear the game. I wish there was a climbing gym. There was just trees you climb. I don't know. I know that person is named Lisa. It's her name backwards. I figured out the code, Lisa. And I don't know if you know that you're watching The Joy of Zoning with John Hodgman. I kind of feel like maybe you're just writing in your wish book, because that's a wonderful wish. That's a wonderful wish. I wish that too that there was a climbing gym that's just trees you climb. I don't know why that doesn't exist. Put that dream into reality, Lisa. Meanwhile, it's 10:12 p.m. here in Maxton Drive, Sylvania. Let's see how our gambling palaces are doing. Sorry, houses. Earning profitable. Profitable. Now, I don't recall if I unlocked the gambling HQ. Let's check our gambling speciality. Yep. If I plop this gambling HQ, then I can add more casinos. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to plop it. It'll fit in nicely in one of these blocks, I think. Looks like I'm going to be getting rid of a lot of these houses anyway. But you know what? If I do this, I can keep these larger houses over here if I just get rid of this zone here, or rather that road. And then I can go ahead and plop my gambling HQ in the middle and not destroy either of those big houses. Let's put it there. Closed, now hiring, but look what it did. It unlocked the Sci-Fi Casino. It unlocked the Sleek Casino. The Roman Luck Casino. And the Elegant Casino. Some of these are more expensive than others, both to buy and to run. But it's May the 4th. Of course we're going to do the Sci-Fi Casino. Wait a minute. It's May the 4th. It's Star Wars Day. And now I wonder, are we going to plot the Sci-Fi Casino? Because Star Wars is fantasy, not science fiction. I don't know. Am I splitting hairs? Sorry about that. I will let my cough guide me to say yes. Go ahead. We'll put in the Sci-Fi Casino. It seems most appropriate. It'll slot in very nicely here. And you want to keep the casinos all together, honestly. Oh, but look, it's showing me that there are modules that I can't build. Okay, everybody. So what am I going to do about that? Well, I did all that work to keep these houses here. Pardon me, I have to cough again. Hang on, you know what? I'm going to get a glass of water. Amateur hour here at the Joy of Zoning. I should have had this glass of water a long time ago. I'm going to mute myself and set this on fast speed. Let me know if anything bad happens. I'll be right back. Did that freak you out? Did anything bad happen? The point of this exercise is to surrender. Surrender control. I know it might have freaked you out. It would have freaked me out to not be able to watch the city speed along and not be able to control it, but that's okay. I don't know why my gambling pal is telling me the casino is closed. I suppose we have a worker shortage, but they seem to be operating. I think they're probably closed just for a second. All right, let's bulldoze out. See, I can't bulldoze this road anymore because that'll take out my gambling HQ, and I don't want to do that. Can I bulldoze this road? No. So, what the heck? What I'm going to do is put the Space Casino right here. That's what I'm going to do. I want to put the Space Casino right by my airship hangar because that's where people are coming in. So yeah, we're going to say goodbye. Say goodbye to these houses. Sorry, everybody. We'll find other places to live, I promise. This kind of does sound like a science fiction band in a bad 1979 science fiction Star Wars knockoff TV show. There we go. That'll fit in so nicely there. And as I build it up, these houses can be destroyed. Hey, I'm over here at the water pumping station. I think we probably... I don't remember what Water Mustache Guy had to say. Okay. Let's watch this airship land. Sorry. Now it's taking off again. Tourist riders, 111 in a day. That's not enough. There are only 15 passengers on this airship. That's also not enough. Let's speed things up and see where it's going. Oh, there it goes. Oh yeah, the airship immediately turns around, trust me. Where were we? Yeah, I bet you there's a worker shortage. Yes, I know. I know it. Because I destroyed some residential. It's okay. I also know that there's some abandoned buildings. And thanks to my friend from yesterday, I find them. Now the reason Johnny Hardhat wants me to build mega towers is that you can cram a bunch of Sims in, especially low wealth workers. 1,200 a floor. And that's something that Johnny Hardhat wants. Because he lets to avoid those worker shortages. Yes. Yes. I'm not making SimCity for you, I'm making SimCity for me. I built this university over here and cram in a little bit more residential zoning. It's odd, right? It's an odd place. And I don't know that it's going to stay, because I'll probably put another casino over there eventually. But let's go ahead and add some houses over right here. How would you love to live in the shadow of a rigid airship hangar? Tourist riders, 136 a day. Resident riders, 0. I mean, what I want are for people from outside the region to be coming in and working at this city. People are moving in. Train station is working. 12,000 people a day are taking this train. Why are not some of them going to work in the city? Oh, Johnny Hardhat, you bedevil me so. Johnny has a fever and the only cure is more low-wealth workers. It's true. Kate Littleton, you're the one who taught me how to find all those abandoned buildings. And you clearly have some SimCity under your belt, so don't be shy. I'm making mistakes. Give me tips. Minneapolis, Mike, your fixation with dodgy meats is unnerving, to say the least. I don't even know if I can find it again. Where was dodgy meats? Wasn't it over here somewhere? I feel like it's been replaced. It's now been absorbed by one of these big companies. Front Run Broker. It's probably been bought by a hedge fund. This block seems odd, doesn't it? We're missing some residential zone here. It's keeping this block from developing. While I'm here, I might as well max out this water. Well, no. However, let's see how the university is doing. Let's start a research project. I don't think it'll get done in time. I mean, honestly, this university is a waste of space in this city, but let's... I did devote myself to making this an educated city. A lot of these big research projects require a mess of construction equipment, like the Space Center, which is a big tourist draw, but you need to have 30,000 tons of alloy. Plus, I'm not teaching enough students yet to even get there. They want me to add a dormitory. Get some more students in. Could have had a dorm right here in the corner. There we go. Sorry about that, houses. I'm sure that doesn't make Johnny Hardhat particularly happy. But he's being pretty chill right now. Still talking about those mega towers. I don't know. It might be fun to put a mega tower in here. Speed it up a little bit. Let's get some people moving in. There goes that airship. How's Space Casino doing? It's profitable. It's attracting tourists. Not lodgers. Let's change this. This is still profitable, right? It's funny that the casinos never ever seem to cannibalize each other's business. We should have a casino marquee, or maybe a hollow sign. I think it's got to be a hollow sign to attract more tourists. Pop that right on top. This is space. And we can add some rocket rooms in the back here. I can't add tower rooms yet or penthouses. I need a lodging division. Strangely, I can add a disco club, which will attract 4,000 low-wealth tourists a day. I mean, look, this is the Wednesday. We're closing in on the second day. We're closing in on the second day. All right, start again. It's Wednesday, May 4th. This is the last week of the Max Fun Drive. Am I going to go ahead and build a space disco? Yeah. This is our city. We've got to grow. We've got to grow. And we've got to be a little silly about it, I think. I'm going to get that lodging division soon. This poor building has nowhere to grow. So yeah, let's go ahead. Let's build that space casino. That space disco. Build it up. Look how big it gets. Now I have this weird space that's difficult to fill in. So I'm just going to add a little park, some happy little trees. When I have a line like this, it's really hard to fill in. I like to add some happy little trees. It makes everyone happy. Tall tree row, or short tree row. Tall. That'll make these folks happy. We've lost a chunk of our population here. It's robbery in progress. You can't freak me out, SimCity. You can't freak me out. This is the joy of zoning. I'm zoning out. Look. These buildings are growing in density. Do I have room to add another short tree row or tall tree row? Not without destroying that house. Look at all this space I have here. Probably add something good. Johnny Hardhat isn't upset about our population anymore, so I suppose that means that people are finally migrating to the city. A flower plaza in here? That'd be pretty cool. What's this? What is this? Double walkway? What does it mean? Simple walkway. Small sculpture garden? Look into it. This long double walkway, though, seems pretty sweet. Sorry about that building. That tenement shall fall, so that these buildings shall rise. There's always seems like a good little space for a pool. Can't fit it in. I tried. Things are really starting to happen now. Oh, sorry. People want to look a little bit more closely at the rotating disco sign. Let's go. Oops. UFO 37 Club. Grab a screenshot. What does it mean? Is that a certain reference to something? 37? I mean, if it were 42, I would understand. If it were called Area 51, I would get it. Because this is a space-themed casino. Profitable, by the way. Wow. 12 low-wealth tourists staying in this lodging. That's okay, though. I guess Andy, you say they're just ripping on Studio 54. They probably are. It's probably what's happening. I mean, if anyone knows, send in the chat. Let's boost up the speaker a little bit here. You know, I won't throw any... Excuse me. I'm not going to throw any natural disasters at the city until Friday, the last day of the next fund drive. That doesn't mean that the game won't throw me a curveball anyway. It's really exciting to me that we're still profitable. What will often happen, of course, is that as you build and build and build, your hourly budget goes into the red. You are losing money, but you're still making money over here in the recent transactions area. The only way to get more green on this column is by building more casinos and attracting more residents. Now, I believe we are available now for an upgrade. We can add a module to our casino headquarters. The gaming division enables new gaming modules that provide even more space for gamblers. This adds local access for poker parlor, craps table parlor, baccarat, and roulette house. I think that's really more for high wealth gamblers, and we're not attracting them yet. We already have a disco, so I don't want the entertainment division. The lodging division is pretty good, because you get lodgers coming to the city. They want to stay. And all these undeveloped houses are going to be gonzo. But I can slip some parks into here. That was an expensive purchase, wasn't it? I had 500,000 simoleons. Was that 300,000 simoleons for that lodging division? We better make it pay off. It's not like I'm playing my other town that I made over the weekend, which is 8 million simoleons and just throw things around. Put over here. Bombot Park. I just want to put something little in there. Maybe another tall tree row. I know you could fit a tall tree row in there. Come on. There's got to be something that can fit in here. It's not? What about a wavy tree-lined park? That's all right. Gambling reported 103,782 simoleons in adjusted revenue. That's good. Kate? Let's take a little moment here to gain some more money and check in with Kate, who's clearly schooling the chat. Inspired by this, I guess this incredible live stream, the show that I host called The Joy of Zoning, Kate made a new SimCity based on how I think they've been playing if I didn't go. And played on 2 instead of 3 speed. 2 line on now, 2. I have to use the money cheat eventually. My ideals are not profitable, I know. You can play in sandbox mode with unlimited funds and you don't have to wait to unlock anything. It's pretty cool. But I do like trying to make it all work. If you're just joining us, this is the joy of zoning. My name is John Hodgman. This is my Bob Ross, the joy of oil painting homage, in which instead of making happy little trees, I'm trying to make a happy little city in SimCity 2013. A little city that we call Max Fun Drive, Sylvania, in honor of the Max Fun Drive, which is our annual pledge drive. For the Max Fun Network. We're closing in on the second week. I'm happy to announce we have made our goal. Elliot Kalin and I will go ahead and make that special podcast about the TV show The Prisoner. Kate is giving me some hard news in here, everybody. Kate, whose pronouns I don't know, so forgive me, but they are saying that in their experience in SimCity, they eventually had to choose education, gambling, or industrial. You can probably only keep 2. And indeed, as Maximum Fun, the podcast network, is somewhat utopian in nature, I am absolutely guilty of attempting to make an industrial city that also has a high education level and a bunch of casinos in it. Will it work? Will it not work? Follow along on the joy of zoning. I'm not going to get too stressed about it because, after all, this is just a morning show for us to zone out, chill out, zone some residential, commercial, and industrial, enjoy building a city together, and then destroying it on Friday. I'll play until a little past Brian Laird time here in New York City. Kate, I'm hoping to prove you wrong, but I bet I'll prove you right. One of the reasons I like this recycling center and trading in alloy and reclaimed plastic is not only is it ecologically sound, but also and profitable, but you can also roll the alloy and the plastic into microprocessing, microchips. If I were to add, I wonder if I plan at some point to add a processor factory. What do I need? I need to have 5 medium tech industrial buildings. I have 3 so far. Or have 5 high tech industrial buildings, of which I have only 2 so far. So how do I do that? Well, I'm going to have to increase the tech over here. Something's not working right in this block of industrial. Kate, did you ever figure out how to increase the tech? Guess what? Worker shortage. No, mega towers. Still high residential demand. How do I raise the technology of these factories, Kate? Do you know? This is no good. Let me check the zone on this area. Okay, so it's all zoned, but there's this little blank spot there. And it looks to me like there's some garbage left over here. Just gonna get rid of that little factory. Figure that all out. Figure out that one too. Maybe that'll help build this space up. I think that there was a zoning issue there. And maybe these will be a little higher tech. Kate Littleton asks, do I have the academy? I have not built the academy. I do not feel like messing around with Cities of Tomorrow's modules right now because they always bite me in the butt, honestly. They just cause more problems than they solve. They make things look very pretty. And anyway, look, I got that petition to build a processor factory approved anyway. So, where could I put that processor factory, do you think? Put it over here. Oops, that's that. Put it over here. Let's see what it looks like. Pardon me for a second. It won't quite fit in there. I wonder how much I need this oil. Oh, remember how I was going to boost my energy supply? I'm going to do it again. How much oil am I really selling? Because this oil field is taking up a lot of space. Take a look at my transactions. Well, Kay, you're absolutely right. One way to feed the processing plant is to have recycling. And that's why I'm thinking about it, because I do have recycling. I have recycling going pretty hard. And I'm currently exporting that alloy and that reclaimed plastic for a pretty penny. And if we look at my transactions, I'm still selling quite a bit of oil. I'm selling quite a bit of plastic. I'm not selling a huge amount. I'm still selling quite a bit of alloy. So in June of last year, you really want me to do this math? In June of this year, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shipments of crude at 9,000. This is something out. For a total of 72,000 simoleons. If I subtract that from 228, 72,000. So I would drop down if I stopped selling oil. I would drop down to 156,000 simoleons in favor of what this processing plant. Something just collapsed. What I get when I do math. What happened? Where's the disaster? What happened? What collapsed? Oh, this. All right. Keep the eye on the ball. Who knows why they collapsed? Oops. You know what? I'm gonna let this. I'll let this all play out. I bet you I can sneak the factory and the microchip factory in over here somewhere, and still keep my oil fields. I'm still making money off of these guys. That's for sure. This all seems pretty weak over here. What if I put it in over here? Oh, look at that. That'll fit in nicely, actually. Hey, I think the Pate Palace is a great potential business for Maximum Derived Sylvania. Oh, that'll fit in nicely. I don't like those factories anyway. Let's do it. That is a processor factory, right? Okay, I plopped the right thing. Yes. And to start selling these processors, I need to add a processor lot to my trade depot. There's Is my processor lot approved? Maybe it needs to open first. I bet I'll get a permission to open that. No alloy. It's okay. Of course, this would go a lot faster if we had more delivery trucks over here. So let's add them. 3, 4. Ooh, look at this place. They've gotten really high tech. I have to imagine that's because of. So here's our our processor factory. And I guess I'm feeling a little bit of regret that I didn't find room for it over here, because it's smart to have all this stuff together, you see. So that, right now I'm reclaiming plastic over here and running it right over to the trade depot right here. Boom, 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 and then it's out the door. Boom. Now to get the alloy and the plastic from the recycling center, first it's going to have to go all the way down here, and then it's going to go all the way over here. The resources, I understand. What I'm going to have to do is stop shipping out the alloy. I'm going to take a financial hit for a minute. I'm going to use that alloy and the plastic locally. And I'm going to add some more delivery trucks to this trade depot, because we need to keep this humming. This whole operation has to hum. How much oil do we have in this one? Very little. Yeah, I know, I should be concerned. Out of resources. Buildings need alloy. Add an alloy storage lot to a trade depot to import more. No, I'm not importing it. I'm reclaiming it, my friends. I'm reclaiming it right over here. And if I need to reclaim more, I will. Watch this. Another alloy reclamation line. Boom. Another plastic reclamation line. Wait a minute, that's the wrong line. Another plastic reclamation line. Boom. We're going to have so much going on here, everybody. Processors suck the life of these cities. What would you have me do, Kate? I'm going to be operating in the red. I need profits from global trade. How would I spurn the processors? I've got this plastic, I've got this alloy, I'm selling it at a tidy profit, but what if I were to combine them into processors? What is the, I appreciate that you would like us all to go to an agrarian society where the earth is made of common treasury for everyone to share, but I'm just talking about an in-game downside. Let me know. I'm still in the green, everyone. And my residential happiness is going down. My approval rating is going down. We've got to make some choices and some changes, I believe. Do we have a worker shortage? Yes, we do. So here's what I'm going to do, everybody. First, I'm going to add some more waste disposal. Clearly, it's time. Fit you in there. And I can kill one of these factories. That's what I'm going to do. Because there's trash over here that's keeping this area from being developed. Gotta clear that out. Maybe something else will build there. Let's see. Profitable casino. So we need to increase residential. It means we need to add more residential zoning, which we don't really have space for. We have to add parks in order to increase density. What's going on here? Not enough room to increase density. That's a perfect place for a park, I think. Right here. And we're going to put a big old park in there. You can see Kate trying to school me. Do we have room in there for a millennial? Really up things, wouldn't it? Kate's really trying to school me. In the chat, you know what? Take what we have to say seriously. I'm going to take a look at what you have to say in 1 second, just after I finish building these parks. Green space. Too much. Too big. Have a large urban sculpture? No, too much. Too big. Medium sculpture garden? Yeah, that'll work. That'll work nicely. This is going to adjust our worker shortage. What's happening over here in the fire area? Fire service is slow. Yeah, it's going to happen, my friend. I'm sorry. I'm not messing with maglevs. Alright, let's see what Kate has to say as this city develops. Let's pull out for a moment. Let's take a big view. Take the big view. Take the big picture view of Maximum Drive, Sylvania. I'm going to put it on slow just so nothing really gets out of hand. Nope, you know what? I'm going to keep it on llama speed for our friend Llama. Kate, what's happening up here? The problem is, I asked Kate, why not microprocessors? Problem is I need to ship them out, but for that I need more trade hubs. So then I need a trade HQ. It takes a lot of trade to upgrade. Then you need nice electronics HQ to make TVs and computers from the processors. This takes a lot of space in processor factories. Otherwise, the processors start sucking up more money than they make. I'm not going to import any alloy or plastic. I'm only going to make the processors that I can out of the alloy and plastic that I reclaim and sell it. I'm not going to go the whole electronics route. I'm not going to go the whole TVs route. I don't have time for that. Casinos will make money, but I need to sacrifice industrial to add residential and more casinos. Okay. That's why I have to choose. The space limitations force my hand. I know, that's the game. That's the game. Listen to Kate or face the wrath of low-income masses. I get it. Oh, look, I'm finally running. I'm in the red. My hourly budget is in the red, but the business investments are paying off. But you know what? This is the joy of zoning. This is the joy of zoning. I don't care. I'm zoning out. All of this residential is going to come in. All of this tax income is going to come back. Here's some more residential coming back in. These folks could really stand to start getting a little bit denser. Let's densify them. See a wonderful place for a tree row here. See if I can add a tree row here. Excuse me. What's happening? Why are you? Oh, hazmat fires. Yeah, I'm not there yet. Sorry about that, hazmat fires. What I need to fight the hazmat fires, of course, is too wide. Is a special hazmat fire truck, and to get that, I have to put in a department of public works, safety, and so forth, and I'm not near ready to get there yet. What's this? I've not seen this for a while. What is this one having to do? Yeah, I could put it in an amusement park. I could put it in an amusement park back in the green. Not enough freight producers. Okay, guess what? I got room. I've been holding this spot for industrial for this very reason. It's probably a mistake because it's going to cause a worker shortage. In fact, I'm going to dezone that. I'm not going to do that. Oh, now why did you fall down? Because if I add more, the reason he's saying there are not enough freight producers is that these new factories haven't come online yet. These folks are building. Everything's going to get resolved in a second, Johnny Hardhat. Why don't you just zone out with me a little bit? Is that some garbage left behind? Hey, Kate Littlefield, thank you so much for liking my oil rig layout. It's hard to do. Oil is a real space suck, honestly. If you can get away without it, do it. In my new city, I mined ore and coal, which is much smaller, sold it and made more money than oil, and got things going. My town is imploding, Mike. Yeah, that's a good question. Is there still oil there? Only for 5 more months. This space will open up soon. I'll be able to do a lot over here. A lot of unused space over here, I must say. Is this zoned? Let's go ahead and zone this for industrial. There's a lot that could fit in that little spot. And here too. Johnny Hardhat, worker shortage. Oh yeah, believe me, I know you. Back in the green. How are we going to end today's? How are we going to end today's session? We built these casinos. A lot of density is happening over here. A lot of buildings are being built up. My instinct is that we started today. Let's see what I can do over here. We started today with on a tourist event, and I think we should end on a tourist event. What does this person have to say? Do I want to build the Brandenburg Gate just because a guy in the trailers tells me to? No thanks. I'm going to go ahead and add a cool park over here because I feel like this is a cool space for a park. There's not a lot that can go on in there. That's too, I don't want that. formal. Oh, I forgot about the urban hot air balloon park. Yeah, we got to do an urban hot air balloon park. Raises high wealth value. What's the difference between these two? Sims from across the city will flood this park to celebrate the launch of awesome exclusive hot air balloons. Yes, but they need to be over here. That balloon park needs to be over here, where the tourists are coming in. And I have a feeling it could go, oh boy, this is going to be so cool. It's going to be so great. Visitors per day, 150. Yeah, it'll fit right, but I knew it was going to fit right in there. Oh. That's very exciting. And I still want to put a cool park over here. Plaza, formal, urban green space. No, that won't fit in. It'll fit in there, though. That's not where I want to put it, though. Basketball court. Everyone loves a basketball court by the cliff. You lose a lot of balls. But maybe I should continue this sports theme around the corner. Put an AR center in there. Yeah, I can. That'll be good. That'll there we go. That'll tech it all up there. Make it look a little nicer. Cooler anyway. Now, are we still seeing buildings coming in here? Yeah, that one's building. But I am a little in the red. It's a little bit dodgy to think about. Oops. Storage full. High tourist demand. More tourists want to come to my city than the current transportation system to handle. Add or expand my mass transit options. All right. I'm going to consider all of this. Everyone relax. I'm also going to clear away this rubble. And I'm going to, no, I have to add a processor. Oh no, don't do that. I must be approved for processing by now. There we are. Boom. No? Processors. Look at that. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Can I add any more delivery trucks? No. How about how quickly can I ship these processors out? More delivery trucks. And I'm going to start exporting the alloy again. Oops. What do we have the most of here? It's all about the same. Let's see if I can get away with exporting alloy. You know, Kate Littleton, I'm also sad this ends this week. We'll see what happens. I'm back in the green. I got more tourists want to come. and my transportation system can't handle. Remember how I said I was going to add? Oh no, everybody. I forgot, I was going to put a high-speed rail system here, not this balloon park. This is going to be awkward because you just took off, but I'm destroying this park. Sorry about that. Asthma fires, right? Okay. What's your problem? Not enough freight producers. Okay, fine. What's your problem? Low skill. Man, what are you talking about, low skill? Build more schools. I have a university. Okay, that's gonna be fine. I gotta put in this high-speed rail. Sherman high-speed rail station. Deploy. Yes. And I feel bad for that balloonist. There's that double-decker bus going. Don't worry, I connected the roads. What do you want me to put up? I will do it. I will. I've not added the access part. Double-decker bus terminal. Let's add the balloon park here. Bring that balloon park back. How many different hot air balloon parks? What was that? Are things starting to go wrong here in Maximum Drive, Sylvania? Will we ever? What happened? Rubble in my city. A disaster. Abandoned buildings. Why? No shoppers. Not enough freight. What's happening now? Worker shortage. We can't collect the trash. Low skill, need more schools. Ooh, you know what? Let's just slow it down. This is what we call a cliffhanger. Let's take the big bird's eye view. Let's look at the big picture. Our city is growing. Our city is fantastic. We've built a space casino together and a space disco. We've added high-speed rail. We've added the microprocessor factory. Everyone across the board of my advisors is getting mad at me, but look, it's going to be okay. Look, you see? It's all worked out all of a sudden. The only thing left orange on the board is school. How do we teach more people? How do we make sure our children are learning? That community college isn't even that capacity. This high school is barely at capacity. I don't understand what he's complaining about, my little friend. But why don't I go ahead and put a school here by the oil field? Yeah, there are bus stops for the schools for sure, but let's just double check. I don't think that I've left any residential area uncovered. Oh, you know what? This is not perfect. Good looking out, Kate. This is all good. This is all good for the school. But there could be a school here, right? I mean, there could be. I need all that residential, though. I like it. Put a little school here by the recycling factory. Put a little school here by the oil field. A little school by the oil derricks. Guess what? Doesn't matter anymore. Beatnik fellow is not screaming at me. Mega towers, the ultimate buildings. Just everyone relax and zone out. Put a little bit more residential in there. Put maybe a tall tree row over here. You're upset. Yeah. Put in this high-speed rail. It's working. Everything's working. Our city will not collapse. Together, we have built it, and it shall thrive. Everyone want to take a picture? Here's a good shot. That UFO thing circulating around. Boom, boom. UFO 37. Grab your screenshots, everyone. We need freight. I don't want that person complaining in my screenshot. There we go. We need freight to operate. Let's pull out for one big photo before we close it down for the day. Thank you for joining me for the Joy of Zoning. My name is John Hodgman. I'll be doing this tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. and then Friday morning at 9 a.m. Tomorrow, we're going to add a big landmark. Will it be the Eiffel Tower? Will it be Big Ben? Will it be I don't know. What else is there? The Arc de Triomphe. We're going to pick one. We're going to add it. We're going to start reaping the rewards from that microchip processor factory. Processor factory. That's what it's called. Processor factory. I apologize. Hey, zone out about it. We'll see whether Kate was right or wrong in my assessment. Feeding the ducks the loop of rights-free music has just ended and has restarted. I can't think of a better time than to say, hey, remember the Max Fund Drive, please. bit.ly/MF Drive. Please join and support us. Our drive goes on. And we still are asking for you to either join Max Fund if you haven't before, upgrade your membership if you can. You can, if you are comfortable where you are, buy a gift membership for someone who can't chip in this year. I know that there's a lot of pressure on your pocketbook this year. And if you can't chip in this year, if you're one of those people, that's fine too. We keep it free for you. Get us some other time. Thanks very much, everybody. Have fun on the Max Fund Drive. See you here at 3 p.m. for Get Your Pets.